to Ass Wednesday. Oh shit! Yeah. Do you want me to get Tano?
I actually don't have the Aleve.
You're a fucking liar, Teresa.
Bullshit.
I am
You're a
not.
fucking liar.
I will testify.
I'm gonna go Operation Wolf on your ass.
Well, I don't even know what that means. I'm scared.
You should be.
Oh my gosh.
It means we're gonna sit in Mike's basement and not be touched. So this is a clean comedy show, right? I can't swear.
It's super clean.
I can't say
clean.
cunt, motherfucker.
No shit, piss, fuck, cunt,
Sweet.
cocksucker, motherfucker, or tits. Only fart, turd, and twat.
What are you doing? Oh,
Yeah. They I can't open them without scissors.
all right. Thanks, man.
Is YouTube running?
Is that a Miniola?
Yes.
YouTube
Yeah,
is
you
running.
want a
Alright.
piece?
Totally.
Okay.
All right. Everyone ready?
It's cold down here.
Here you go.
Heat is on.
Sweet.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I didn't know
Shit.
you were.
You blew it!
As the shot. I didn't realize.
Is
You
everyone
were
ready?
using it
Is
as the
everyone ready?
shot
Ready?
glass.
Ready?
Ready, Freddy.
Only 3 minutes late, folks. Only 3 minutes late. Please stay tuned for the next hour. An hour. Maybe more. A pipe dream right here on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network. We're going to wet that dick down for a solid hour. Just follow your thing. Just turn you down. There you go. Better. We didn't do a formal mic check. I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I think we're all right.
Welcome to the 125th show of Pipe Dream right here on the Comedy Pipe Radio
125,
Network.
Bitches.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, that's right. Like I said, please stay tuned. You can Twitter us at Comedy Pipe. You can Skype us at Comedy Pipe. You can go to comedypipe.com. Watch us live on the YouTube.
That's
I
right.
did do the Reddit this week.
Oh my God, you're on a roll.
I was on a roll. I was hammering things out. What else did I put it on? I don't know. Probably everything.
Everything.
Just search Comedy Pipe. It's funny like you're
That's
smoking
it.
it. And this microphone better not start fucking with me in the
Couldn't
first
be easier, right?
minute of the show, Jefferson.
That's right.
That's
how it works.
That is how it works. Mics are going to work fantastic this week. Joe
We hope.
Green.
Hello.
Hi. Get right in that mic.
Hi.
Oh, I love
Get
hearing
all up
that.
on
There
it.
you go. I can't.
Sorry.
There you go. See,
Sorry, baby.
you have such good content, but that mic just doesn't stay. Maybe
Don't
like
forget to cut
choke
the
it up,
bowls.
choke it up, like slide it more in, and then there we go.
Yeah,
we need to
cup it in.
experiment.
Oh, yeah,
like
we'll
that.
There we
You
go.
gotta cup
Yeah,
it.
The center
Cup
of
that
Cup
gravity.
it.
CG of the mic.
I went scientific
Mhm.
on you just to
You
get
sure
that
did.
microphone,
Gentle hands.
to get the G spot in Joe's mouth.
Sure
If
did.
you sit on your hand for a while till it goes to sleep and then put your mic up, it gets hard quicker.
There you go. You want to know about things getting hard quicker? Our guest this week, might as well jump right to Jaye Mcbride. How are you?
I am awesome. Thanks. Great to be back in your basement.
80
Again?
88 shows. We're going back to the future.
Nice.
Before I
88
got there.
shows. I had to pull up the calculator app to figure out how many shows there was. 'Cause I was like,
The old
wow.
adding machine app.
Yeah, I was
right.
like, ching, ching, 88. That's
shit.
fantastic. I have now something to base my writing on.
Nice.
It was a nice moment for the writing team who wrote that for me, and yeah, that is what it is. Teresa, how are you?
What's going on?
Didn't want to forget you, but Jay jumped right in, so
Howdy
I
ho.
figured I throw the introduction. Teresa got out of work early today. She's playing hooky.
Dude, that's so wrong.
Why?
So I'm not.
But
I'm on call.
no one knows that.
I'm on call.
You're playing hooky.
She's a mover and a
Yeah.
shaker.
There you
Listen,
go.
I don't know
She was
about all these
supposed to be
rumors.
at work.
She tied up a security guard to get here
Mhm.
and jumped through the window. It was crazy.
Anything for the Comedy Pipe.
There you go. The
Comedypipe.com.
pipe dream has been completed. Teresa is here tonight and wasn't supposed to be. That's fantastic.
It's beautiful.
It's the way things
Happy
work out.
spring.
It is the way things work out.
Indeed. We're starting to sound a little like NPR over here. We need to
Thank
kick it up a
Yeah,
notch.
Let's wake up, people.
Now, how do you feel about the foreign
some dick
policy?
Which one?
Car guy.
Which one?
Today we're going to discuss quinoa recipes.
Now, I
It's a
noticed
good
there was
thing.
a red-breasted robin out front. Is that
Yes,
is this the time of year for them?
that is my pet. I let live outside.
And who's this handsome fellow to my right? You haven't introduced everybody, have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
What?
Fuck
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was
Yeah,
like, wait to
actually-
introduce everyone. I was like,
I actually did go around the room.
I thought she was calling Teresa a guy for a second.
I was- huh?
That
Why
was
did you
funny.
Press the
Like,
left.
right.
But whatever.
Yeah, that's why I had to turn.
yeah, Pot called me
Oh.
headlock. Did I say left or right? I said to my right.
You said right. That's why.
Yeah.
This is other right.
No, that's one of those glass houses things. Honestly, someone looks like a guy. I don't do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know where this is going. Oh, let me go fix this.
I was walking up the driveway and I walked by your car and I noticed you drive a stick.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Get your mind out of the fucking gutter.
No.
That's
It's the standard shift. And I respect that. So few people. That's like an anti
Oh wait, a
device.
stick shift as a dick joke. I've never heard that before.
No,
I've
it's
never.
not. No, I actually was walking by and I was like, oh, she
Really?
drives a stick.
Right.
I actually thought in
Interesting.
my head when I walked by. I actually think
Next, we'll play with bananas and say, "Gosh, they look phallic."
Yeah. We're breaking new ground right here.
A standard shift car.
Yes.
It's like
What
an
about it?
It's almost like an anti-theft device at this point. Nobody knows how to drive them.
I've never driven a standard.
Really?
Never.
Never.
Ever?
It's cool.
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
Even
one-
my wife is
I don't-
looking
no
at you.
one
That's
I've-
her preference.
No one I've known.
Yeah,
has
I love.
ever- I've
I
never
love
known
driving
one to
stick
have
shifts.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
I
me
don't love it, but I
Right.
can
So I
do it.
walked by and I
Right.
noticed it, and I was like, "Cool."
I
That's
enjoy
all.
driving stick shift. I have better control and handle on the car.
I really don't want to make a sex joke here, but I don't want to Joe Green it to death. You know.
Control and handle.
I don't want it. Right.
The control. In a world where a
Choose the
stick shift
stick.
is not a
I'll
phallic
do it.
joke.
Teresa, is it true your stick shift smells like coconut oil?
Yes. And I have found that BJ's has the best bargain on the
BJ's?
yeah, not Trader Joe's.
Oh, that's
BJ's.
right. That's right. How much do they sell it for?
$10.99, but it's like 3 of the Trader Joe's jars in
You
one.
asked.
It's like a bucket.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
it's
get
a
a
bucket.
bucket
It is
of
a bucket
coconut.
of coconut
Comes
oil.
with one
like-
free tree.
Right. Like
Yeah.
like four Guyanese boys died harvesting the coconut oil for that.
It is such a spectacular
Mhm.
deal.
It's weird stuff though. Like it in the summertime, it turns to liquid.
It
Yes.
does. It
I know.
changes.
He buys the same.
I got the
stuff.
same stuff.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's awesome.
It's
he's
good.
He's a fiend.
You
at
can
it
like
as
some people
well.
like rinse their teeth with it.
You can put it on
As, like,
everything.
people
Your
use it for
on
It's
your
fucking
hair,
amazing. It's like
really
Oh yeah.
skin.
no.
Put it on toast.
Slow
Toast?
down.
really.
They do it. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Toast.
I'm gonna try that shit.
It's-
I'm all over that
Butter.
Go right
motherfucker.
home and
Now
Right.
I'm gonna fuck toast.
If I had a nickel,
This is. I mean, it's coconut oil. I'm sure it's.
it's
Well, no,
edible and
there-
it's coconutty
there-
and
it's better
There's-
for you than any other kind of oil. They say
There
It's
is
like,
some
inside
research
and
that's-
out.
There's research
guess.
that suggests that coconut oil might be good for people who have memory loss, like Alzheimer's patients and stuff.
And if
it
you, like,
Potheads.
it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
What?
It's
Dude,
memory,
Alzheimer's
but
coconut oil,
Dude, can you make a
dude.
bong out of
Hacky.
coconut oil?
you probably could.
Play with these sticks and spin them in a circle for Alzheimer's. Coconut oil.
We'll do it tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, hippies are assholes. I hate them.
Agreed.
Teresa's a hippie.
I know.
Teresa's a hippie.
Yeah,
though,
I know,
Seriously.
like, huh.
A bit.
She really is.
That's why I broke her toe the other night.
Oh, whoa. Yikes.
Das Boot.
Mm.
Couple more weeks.
Two
You
more
really do have a
weeks.
broken toe?
It's not broken.
Oh.
There's just like a jammed joint.
Oh. Did you talk about that
It's an
already on
angry
the air?
foot.
It's the
I don't know.
angry foot.
Did you already talk about it
Yeah.
on the air though?
I don't know.
I don't know. We might have
How'd you
mentioned
do it?
Teresa
Is it
has
like
an
a
angry
cool
I was
story?
running. It's
Oh.
not really
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah.
I hit a pothole.
Yeah, she
While
ran
running.
into a pothole.
She's-
She couldn't see it coming.
She stubbed her toe.
Aw.
So yeah,
Now she wears a boot. That's
it's true. It's true.
you know it's way. I mean, you haven't wrecked your car in a pothole, so I mean, you got at least got that going
Almost.
for you.
Almost.
Do you have a good mechanic?
I do.
You
I
do.
Yeah.
Jay, do you have a good mechanic?
Yeah, really good looking one too.
You're still in love with him,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Oh, so in love with
You're-
him. Oh
you're
my
so
god,
in love
he's
with
so
this
good
guy.
looking.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
His name is Derek.
Derek.
Right? Isn't that a great name? It's just
It
like
is
oh,
kind of a
it's
strong,
like
it's a
it's like
strong,
the
handsome
humidity
name.
level in my pants goes up just saying that name. You know what I mean?
Derek.
Right? It's like I smell coconut oil.
What is the, what,
I'm from Cuba.
yeah, I was gonna say what
He
is-
changes my oil with coconut oil. Actually, yeah. I drive with it.
what ethnicity
To make
is
the car
Derek?
smell
I mean,
like
Derek
sex.
sounds like
I don't
a
know.
white name, but you don't know.
Yeah, I think he's part Irish, but he's way too hairy to be full Irish. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a mutt.
So yeah, so he's probably
He's a mutt. We're all mutts.
Yeah, with the name like Derek.
Right.
So what's the most work he's done on you?
What?
Your car.
He's definitely.
Well, you're making this awfully dirty.
Obviously.
He's definitely done. He's definitely readjusted my tailpipe. Let's just say
Yikes.
no, not really. No, not really.
In your pipe dreams.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I was
let's
gonna
just
say,
say,
in
let's
your
just
pipe
say,
dream.
if he ever wanted to, he just needs to fire up that phone because
Just go over and
I'll bring the
sabotage my
coconut
car.
oil. I will just like
This is real.
my rear end needs like a total overhaul.
Oil Derek.
Right. Plus, I'd like him.
They dig deep.
How do I word this? I'd like him to choke my engine while.
It's almost like a haiku. You could make that into
I
a
know, right?
haiku. I love it. It's like
Ode to
poetic.
Derek.
Yes. There once was a mechanic. Now it has
No,
to be
that's-
5
that's-
syllables. It's 5,
So
7,
once was a
and
man
5.
from
My
Nantucket.
mechanic
No?
What would you say if
glows
Derek is
under
gonna-
the dome light of my car.
Ooh.
what would you
Coconut
say
oil
if
machine.
who is texting me right now was Derek?
I'd say, how did you get that phone number?
The research team
Oh, really?
found Derek.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna have Derek on. He says he's gonna call in about 5 minutes.
Right.
So we're gonna have Derek live in the air.
I bet. What's your research team? Ask
The
Jeeves.
research- Yeah, he's a good guy. You
Right,
never
right.
like hooked up with Jeeves?
No.
I hook up with Jeeves all the time. He tells everybody everything. You just got to get that motherfucker drunk.
That's
I
right.
asked Jeeves. I'm like, hey, Jeeves, who's my daddy? Nothing.
Ain't nobody
That's
knows.
hot.
I'm not
Ain't
really
nobody
sure.
knows.
I'm trying to figure it
Never
out.
really met him. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jeeves.
dark are we going here?
AskJeeves.com.
Yeah.
That's a website.
I've
the
heard her
kids use
jokes about her dad. I don't know if they're factual, but
They're fucking funny.
Yeah,
Yes.
but they're good.
Which jokes? I'll tell you how true they are.
Oh, knocking, coughing.
I never said that at his funeral, but no, I have told that joke all the time.
Yeah, you know, it's
Yeah.
it's one of those. So,
Yeah.
and that's the only 2 words I had to say.
Yeah.
You know, in the long time, you're probably one of the few comics that are still extremely active, more
Mm-hmm.
active since the last time you were on, who I've known since. I don't know if it was your very beginnings, but it was my very beginnings of meeting the Albany crowd.
I started 5.5 years ago.
That's Yep,
So yeah,
right about-
back
spot on.
backstage,
Yeah,
Lark
backstage,
Tavern,
Dukes.
Dukes,
Dukes, Dave
yep,
Canyon,
yep, right around the same time.
Yeah.
No, and I'm
Dave
still
Canyon.
Dave.
I
motherfucking
gotta
Canyon.
drive these fucking bread.
Hey, and there you go.
I
Here we
wear
got
black because it's slimming.
We got Jay Canyon here on Pipedream, and there you go. That's-
He's a great guy. He's great
Yeah.
on the radio too.
yeah, no, Dave and
So-
I, we still talk occasionally.
Nice. Yeah, he's
Um,
such a nice guy.
He's found. I think he's found a different place
Mhm.
where comedy has filled that in a lot of us. He had to step away and
Right.
found himself doing something else.
Right.
And it's making a better Dave Canyon.
Yeah, totally.
So more props to him. Good guy.
Mhm.
Going back, we've known each other a long time. 88 shows.
Doesn't he run half
Since-
marathons or something?
Yeah,
Something like that?
did.
Does he
started
still? Because
running,
he stopped doing that for a while. I know, but
but still,
he's been in studio.
he has not been in studio.
Oh,
He-
Dave, what the fuck?
It's the location. I mean, he's not
Right,
exactly
right.
close. We
I
have
know.
some people,
And he
that
works like 900 hours a week.
He's a workaholic. And what he does is, when last I talked to him, was he was either running or with his family,
Right.
and that was the thing when he was doing comedy. That
No, he was
workaholic and just
A lot of
Couldn't do
people still, probably about like 5 to 10 people still around. I'd say from when we were starting that are still like active.
Every
in it.
now and again, the one person who got me involved was
Mhm.
Josh.
Oh yeah. Oh cool.
I went to high school with
Mm-hmm.
Josh through Facebook. I was friends with his wife,
Right.
Lynn.
And you guys have kids the same age now, right?
His is a little bit older, but yeah.
Mhm.
But it was one of those things. Come see my boyfriend Josh
Right.
perform comedy, and I went, seriously? And at that time, I was running Comedypipe.
Uh-huh.
So it was. I would have never guessed it And
Right.
so he's the one that kind of, I showed up
Mhm.
and he was like, holy shit, I haven't seen you in 15 years.
Do you guys know what this is? You guys look.
Oh yeah,
puzzled.
Josh Vincent.
You guys all know? Oh, okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, no, Josh is
Because I feel like I feel like we're talking about people that no one who's listening
no.
cares about. Or
good
knows.
man, Josh Vincent.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Huge
maybe-
cock.
yeah, huge.
He's
Yeah.
like, he was like,
Throws it over his
he
shoulder.
and I
Huge
were
peanuts.
within a month. We started about a month apart.
Yep.
The two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
About a cock length.
he did what I ended
Josh.
up doing is having a kid.
Yeah.
So that kind of I get to do this.
Mhm.
I don't get out very often. Last I saw
He
you
has
a
like
couple
4 or
weeks ago
5.
at Morgan's roast.
Oh,
That
right.
was
That
a
was-
fantastic time.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
was-
That was good. That was good. That was different.
Yeah.
Harry. Holy
Harry,
Holy
Hey,
shit.
Harry will
Harry
be on the
killed
show.
it.
Yeah.
Harry, I've seen Harry a bunch of times at the mine.
Right.
When we were doing that a couple summers
Mhm.
ago, Joe and I were actually talking about that place the other night.
Yeah, it's Comedy Works now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go figure.
So-
But yeah, Harry was something else that night. But I hadn't seen you in
Mhm.
probably a couple of years.
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. So it was.
He was nervous and excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giddy.
He's just in
Giddy.
the car. He was
All
just like,
bubbly.
feel my hands. Feel my hands. It's like they're warm, but they're sweaty.
Mhm.
Do I still have pit stains?
I was
So-
like, you're fine, but your hair's fucked up.
You have like a wave going
Yeah, I
on
was
with
like,
your hair.
I
That's
was like,
like
I was like, it's
Right?
very ironic that you say your hair
Right?
fucked up. Yours is doing something very.
that's like borderline flock of seagulls
you know
shit
what he
right there.
has going in there?
Something
He's got the
going
bump
on.
it.
That's
He's got like
Yeah.
the bump it in,
Oh,
in
okay,
his head.
right.
No, it's
Right.
my hat head. And I don't.
That's like-
It's totally because of the headphones. It mushed up. Like you got to just
That's like
like
Saved
a-
by the Bell hair, sort of. You know.
like
It's like-
sack.
right.
Okay.
Jesus,
Zach.
Zach.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
You hit the
There
nerve.
go.
You guys just
That's
took
it.
it old school.
It was just
Well,
very
so's
funny
his
that he
hair.
said something
Right.
about hair.
Okay.
Right.
That's probably
Yeah.
not.
That
No,
didn't help.
that's way better. I have to
Not
say.
Yeah, no,
Now
that
you're
works.
90210 here.
Yeah.
I can handle.
You're
that.
evolving
Okay,
through
okay.
TV.
Yeah, you're good. We'll get you a little.
Do
Rave.
LA Law.
We'll get you some rave. And,
Looks good on you though.
I'll be Corbin Burnson.
Right. You'd have to lose a little, but that's Harry White.
So since you've been on,
Mhm.
you've been doing shows all over.
Mhm.
You've been to Vegas and back.
Over the last year, I've done Boston, New York, Vegas, Hartford, Syracuse, and a bunch of shithole places around here.
And your mother.
and I did. Oh,
Mother.
bam! My
Oh.
mother's a saint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
you've,
busy.
You've been extremely busy. Is the
Yeah,
whole point.
yeah,
I'm
it's
getting.
good. It's good. It's been good. This is the year. I've decided this year I'm done with work, just doing comedy.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's an official announcement. You
That's
can write
That's
down.
official.
awesome.
Yeah, right.
Here on
That's
Comedy
fantastic.
Pipe on Pipe Dream.
Congratulations.
I'm doing that. Yeah, so I'm
Making
quitting
it
my
happen.
job. This year I'm going to
Living
cut a
the
CD. I'm sure. Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully, the other thing on my to-do list is get in a late night show. But
Now,
that's like, you
okay.
know,
Let me
talk
ask
about
you
Pipe
this:
Dream.
if things started booming again, would you ever entertain going back to LA?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
You
I've been
went-
thinking about it actually. Like I know I get in some clubs out there.
Okay.
So I've been thinking. I just have
Got
to.
some shit under your belt.
Yeah, I have to
You're ready
decide.
to
Like
go.
I love Vegas.
Yeah.
If I could get in there, if I get it really depends on where. Like if I go to New York, I know I'll get a bunch of 10-minute spots at a bunch of shitty
Yeah.
places that don't really pay.
Yep.
You know, all the time. But can I make a living there?
Dudes.
So
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, and that's part of it.
and
I'm sure.
I mean, I don't want to say give up the day job.
hmm
Have something in the back pocket because
Yeah.
years,
Oh yeah.
many
Oh yeah.
years.
Absolutely.
I mean, the amount of time.
I mean, fortunately, it's like I'm. You know, let's face it, it's a niche market. You know,
It
what I
is.
have. I'm. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a niche, to say the least. So
You're a niche.
yeah. What are you guys uncomfortable talking about that? You guys just when
I know everybody
Niche.
got
Yeah,
all
they were like,
awkward.
"Oh,
I'm sitting here
niche."
going, I would love watching
Like,
you guys
Yeah,
square.
yeah.
I
I was
didn't-
like,
you guys
I
are
was
like-
actually waiting for you to say something.
like,
I'm like,
so Jay,
yeah, niche.
tell us
Niche.
about your childhood.
Yeah.
Do you have any baby kit
Yeah.
pictures?
Mhm.
Speaking of short hair. So yes, anyone listening, I'm transgender. You guys happy?
I was-
You guys
Mazel
happy?
tov.
I was gonna say when you walked into the green room, I had a czar going, and it was instantly there was a female on the screen
Uh-huh.
who had been there for a while, and instantly I start talking about penis.
Right.
That was a great.
That was the intro. Yeah. To the Comedy Pipe universe.
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah. So I'm like,
That's excellent.
Yeah.
it
So I
was,
mean,
And this is-
fortunately, like there are other trans comics out there, but there's still not that many.
No.
So it's a good niche to have.
The niche. No.
Yeah, definitely. Like I just did
Your most recent bathroom video on the YouTube's controversy.
That's right. I plan on doing more of those. And actually,
Those were funny.
I just did a conference recently, which, let's face it, that's that's it, right?
They're working hard.
So that's a good thing to have in my back pocket.
Have to pee.
We just have to pee. We just need to pee. We just need to pee.
We just need.
So
to pee.
So I mean, that's like you guys get. And by the way, I'm completely open if you guys wanted to talk about that.
Hey,
I know you're
it
like.
wasn't. I mean,
Well, we didn't know. I mean, obviously, like
What's this we shit?
Well, I personally I am interested in your story because I've heard you tell jokes about it on stage now, and I admire it. I think
it's definitely something since I've seen you last.
It's unique, and it's
you being more
really,
open about it has been.
It's been
different.
Big. It's like I never wanted to talk about it because I always wanted to be like, well, look, I want to be a comic first. You know, all this other backstory. It's like it should be irrelevant. But the thing is, like, everyone talks about comedy when they do jokes. It's from their perspective, and this is my perspective. It's because I'm not trying to force it on anyone, but it's my perspective. So I feel like I have to.
And it is very niche.
Talk about it. Yeah,
people have talked.
Niche.
Brought it up to me, like they'd be like, "Oh, hey, did you know?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's kind of ghost.
I just assumed everyone did know.
Like, I think, and I go, "She's fucking funny."
Yeah, I just
that's
assumed,
my answer to it every time.
I'll be completely open with you for a long time. When we first met, I didn't have any decision or issue one way or the other, but I didn't think anything other than how you presented yourself.
Right. Well, I appreciate that. And that's kind of what I wanted. But and I think I figured if everyone just knew it anyway, I wouldn't have to talk about it on stage. But then someone last year thought I was acting as though I was in the closet and denying it and hiding it, and that's not what I wanted either. So I was like, well, I better start talking about it now. So so I started telling some jokes, and they're actually some of my best jokes. So as a
most
there you go.
Personal perspective.
Right.
You were at the Comedy Works. I was just in the audience that night, and you said some guy heckled a little bit, and you were like, "Yeah, keep drinking, buddy, and a hangover won't be the worst thing to wake up to in the morning."
Right.
Oh God, that was so awesome.
Yeah. That line works best with hecklers for sure. I mean, that's part of my act anyway. But yeah. So
it was the first time I heard it. It's
oh really?
It split me up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for telling how pathetic I am and how sad it would be to wake up with me. I appreciate that.
Damn.
That's
so I mean,
she's good.
Wow.
She's
Holy
good.
shit.
You've been very.
I gotta go cry. I thought I was a fucking guest here. Go play Operation Wolf, Joe. All right.
So you've actually
At
been
least it wasn't
open
me.
with it.
Yes.
For a long time.
Mhm.
Not on stage.
Right.
But there's definitely some things that that have been quoted. I think I have the same build as the tennis player Dinara Safina, right down to the penis.
That's not one of my jokes.
No, it's not one of your jokes. It's one of your quotes. That is a quote.
Really?
Really?
Who's Dinara Sophia?
Yeah. Apparently in 2009 you knew.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I would.
Tennis player?
Research team was digging deep.
Yeah.
Damn. No,
They didn't bother to Google that shit.
Yeah. Oh, well, the research team did send me a picture, and there's a couple shots where her arms are jacked.
Yeah, Trader Joe's
I don't
arms.
know if your
Trader Joe's arms.
jacked, but I was like, damn.
So that's where the arms come from.
Yeah, that's where I get my arms from.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's.
Right down.
Yeah.
the penis.
No. Yeah, like and roast. I would always say something like that. I was like I knew like people would be hesitant to joke about it.
Yeah.
So usually if I'm up first, like if I'm hosting a roast, which I love doing, I'll be like, God, look at you. You're so pathetic. I won't let you fuck me with my dick, which, is always that way. That sort of opens the door. So everyone knows like they can talk about my past and all that stuff.
Half the people that have thought about it are like, shit, no,
Yeah.
I don't have it ready to go.
Right. Exactly. And then I think then I can be extra means people too, which is cool. I love that.
Play
Yeah,
that out of
I know.
What, did I ever roast you on it?
No, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I mean, you've done a lot of traveling this
Yes.
year.
Yes.
Have there been people who weren't accepting in the audience of who Jay was? Like, did you feel like you faced obstacles or people embraced it?
I mean, a
with
couple
you?
times there'll be someone like, you can tell that like a guy will just sit there with his arms folded, like, all right, what's up with that? You know what I mean? And it's like, whatever, fuck you, you know, and then I'll go after you harder. You know what I mean? I'll be like, you know, I'll say something like that, like, we need some more shots over here, stuff like that, you know, or like one guy will just like say, I'm just confused. It's like, first of all, bullshit. You know, unless you've been living in a cave for 10 years, you're not fucking, you know what's going on. So then
even if someone in the audience
starts,
starts heckling you, your style and canter is very matter of fact.
Yeah.
And someone that's in the audience, trying to put myself in that person's shoes, I don't know that I would be able to respond.
No, so I like,
so
like once someone says something, I was like, well, what do you need? You need sock puppets or something? How can I explain this to you? You on like a PowerPoint presentation? Come on upstage. Let's and then they just like, they freeze, you know, because no one wants to. So it's cool. What's really amazing, and I never expected this. Like I'll tell my jokes. You know, everyone will know that I'm trans, whatever. And then the comic after me will make a comment, not even a mean one, but if they like, I'm trying to think of something like R.C. Smith, a New York comic. Like after I finished my set, R.C. Smith went on and said like, by the way, I'm also transgender, and then everyone's just like people would. No one really booed, but they're like, oh, you know, like, and no one laughed. And he's just like, it was like dead silent. Right. Because they were like, they were on my side at that point. They're like, you don't fuck with her. You know, and that was like such a cool thing. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't doing it to be mean. He was just trying to, but it was like
trying to ride it.
You know, especially if you rock it.
Pretty nice. Yeah,
that's almost like a little kind of fist pump there.
Yeah. So the only one who, like, Rich Voss had a great line, which I'm so fucking jealous that he did this. It was like, there are three comics, like me, Mike Spears, and Rich Voss. So when after I introduced Rich Voss, he's like, it's like that TV show 2.5 Men. I was like, oh, that's a great line. So I told him I'm stealing it. He's cool with that. So I mean, like, you know, that's about the only time someone got away with it, because it was funny. It was legitimately funny. It was hysterical.
It can only be used.
Yeah. He's such a ball buster too. Holy shit. He was like the whole time backstage, just like. He was just fucking with me the whole time. He's just like, so tell me if you have a penis, I'll fuck you. If you don't, nah, I don't know. And he just kept, he wouldn't stop. It's like the bartender is just like so embarrassed too for me. I was just like, and like, you can't like back away. Right? So I was just like, you know, I was like, how much, you know, so I would just give it back to him, you know, that sort of shit. But he's such an asshole. And so, I mean, he's probably he's a nice guy, but you know, lovable, but he's such a ball buster. He's like an older brother that just wants to bust your balls. So.
No offense.
No pun intended.
Yeah. None at all.
Yeah, and that's the one question. The only thing I really don't want to talk about is what is currently in between my legs. Like people ask that. It's like, well, do you talk about other people's genitals? You know, it's like, so no. I mean, like that's the only thing where I really get like people like, so did you have surgery? When did you have the surgery? What was that like? What do you have? What do you? And it's like, dude, none of your fucking business. Right. So. That's about it. So you can cross off that question.
It wasn't on the list.
So no, I'm sorry. Do you guys have to? If you guys have certain things you want to ask,
no,
I'm like,
I've got deep fucking questions.
Nice.
The research team found deep fucking rooting questions. They want to know how many bats you have found in your apartment.
Oh, shitloads.
Shit, like
I had to buy a net just to get bats out of my apartment. It was so scary.
I want a number.
They're tough to catch.
I want a number.
They're fucking assholes. It's like I probably like 10 to 12.
10 to
Holy shit.
Yeah, not the place I'm in now. But it was a previous apartment. I don't know how they got in. And I had a cat who was the biggest asshole too. And like, so he would just like, all he would do is wake me up. I was like, oh, there's a bat there. At 2 in the morning,
you're gonna take care of this?
I'd hear this thing just like, you know, or he'd catch mice and drop them on my bed half alive at like 3 in the morning, and just like, oh, dude.
Oh, see, that'd be cool if you were all goth and stuff, but no.
So the first time, the first time I got one, I don't even remember what I did. I think I had to get like a box and I trapped it against the wall and scooped, and I did that like twice, and I'm like, fuck this, and I got a net just for the bats.
Oh
and,
my
God.
God.
Once you got a bat in a net, then what did you do?
Because
I can tell you what we did
when
a buddy of mine who's deathly afraid of bats called us up. Buddy of mine got there before I did and had a large pot and the top to said pot.
They'll fly right around that.
And got him in it and then into a sink and turned it upside down and just put scalding hot water going.
Oh my
and
God.
steamed it.
Oh my
And
god.
just steamed it.
That's awful.
Yep, he's like, I didn't know what else to do.
Why not just leave the window
as you do.
open?
Yeah.
So I dissected it while I was alive because what do you do,
What do you do?
right? You have to learn about it. You have to learn your enemy, right?
You drink its
Yeah.
blood, you
Right,
dissect it.
You
It's all
took
good.
it.
That
Whoa.
friend was
Right.
Robert Durst.
Wow.
Right. You put it in a stew and feed it to your friends. What? That's what you do.
That's stew.
That's what you do.
I'm
No.
not going
It's
to your
never
house
hurt.
for Halloween.
No, then I went outside and let it go because I'm an asshole. I'm a sucker.
So
I'm
this
like,
10 to, this 10 to 12 bats was probably 3 bats
right.
multiple times
Yeah,
over.
it was Fred.
You know,
It
4
was Fred.
times
He just
in
came
the
back.
same 3
Right.
bats. Yeah.
And then
Oh,
one of the guys downstairs is just like, oh, let me let it out, and he's like grabbing the thing and touching it. It's like, dude.
Yeah. There are bats. I don't know, with those gigantor bats with the big beak, like beaks, but the
like
big
Indiana
long
Jones
dog.
crap. Yeah. No,
Those
this
are
is
cute
nothing
and
like.
friendly. No, the
No,
big cuddly
no.
bats.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
no, there's a cute and cuddly bat.
What are you talking
anything
about?
with wings like
No,
that.
it's
Well,
like-
how
it
could a
is-
bat be cute and
See,
cuddly?
you make me do this. It
Any
Dude,
is-
they
mammal
carry
things.
rabies
No.
and
That's
diseases.
Excellent question.
No,
And they're
it's-
dying of this weird white nose disease in all of the Northeast.
No one can figure out.
Because I think it's because of global warming and they're starving.
Mhm.
And the white on the nose is them basically rotting.
There's-
All right, there
The
was
white on the nose is some kind of mold.
There was a banana eating, like a bat eating a banana. That was kind of cute. Okay, but
Wait, what?
We'll see if this is cute enough.
but when it has like a 2-foot wingspan,
Come on.
it's all right. It looks like an ugly dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
It
one
does
is
kind of look like a dog right
That's
there.
not
No, it just
really-
looks like an ugly dog and like
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, in like a
Googled
bad
cute
Halloween
bat
costume.
video.
Whoa, there's a wing.
oh,
What?
dude, that's
Whoa,
so
that-
creepy.
yeah, they
No,
lost
bats-
me.
Oh,
At,
God,
yeah.
these are fucked up creatures.
No.
I would fuck the shit.
I would take a wing job from that in a
Cutest bat in
second.
the world. Cutest bat in the world.
Get
All right,
outta
come on, This
here.
bat is kind of cute.
Dude,
Look at
what
that.
are you talking
Look at that,
about?
it's-
Why? Because it's white.
It's like
Fuck
a
this
flying
bat. It's
little.
still
Yeah,
ugly.
it's like a flying.
You know
little
what?
bat.
It's not going to be cute when it bites you and
Dude,
it
you
puts
take-
its little claw
Right.
in
If
you.
you take the cutest bat and put it next to the ugliest dog, I'd still,
Yeah.
the ugliest dog went.
Yeah,
I'd
exactly.
still
Yes.
fuck the dog.
I'm with
I
Jay.
Of course.
think here's the. type of bat.
I'm on team ugly dog.
Yeah, okay, come on.
That's
He's
dude. It
adorable.
looks like a I don't even know, like some.
It
Sort
looks
of,
like an ugly dog that became a burn victim.
Yeah, they need love too. They need love too.
dude. There is nothing cute about that.
Yeah.
Look
no,
at those
those
look at
hands.
fingers.
Oh my
Horrible.
God.
It's sucking on a condom.
Man.
So
Look
wait,
at
can
those
the
ears.
people
Oh, the
can the
ears
people on
are-
the podcast hear this or no?
Ear twitch-
They're
No,
going
no,
in like
they-
weird
no.
'Cause
directions.
they're hearing everything. You know the kind of torture that must be?
Oh my god, this is
Yeah,
awful.
it's great.
But wait a minute.
It's great
this is like
radio.
This
but
is like a bat.
Please
Super cute bat.
show me a meat spin. I can't.
Yeah, same with
Meat
snakes.
bats,
I can't deal snakes either. They're the
Snakes,
ugliest things ever.
bats,
Clowns. I know the clowns.
Mega
thing.
bat.
Yeah.
That can't be good.
Yeah. That's clowns.
Say that.
Mega bat. Jesus Christ.
Fuck clowns.
So no snakes.
I don't think.
No.
No.
hate
What's wrong with you? Snakes
hate
are
bats.
gross.
No
Like
clowns.
I don't like mice either, but at least they're like it's like a 2-dimensional plane. They'll stay on the floor, but a bat is like a 3-dimensional rat.
But what about
So
a,
it's a-
a snake over a mouse? Which one wins there?
A bat. moves
Well,
on
the snake would eat the
Z-axis.
mouse, so I guess that's all right. But I just like I
Maybe.
don't get people who buy snakes as pets
Yeah.
and like scorpions as pets.
Yeah,
Scorpions,
that doesn't make any
I,
sense.
yeah.
It's just like
I mean,
Why?
if it
Yeah.
has,
I
if
think
it's
the only-
devenomed, fine.
Yeah.
It's
if I
whatever.
could get like an armadillo or a skunk, maybe at least that
a de-skunked
No,
skunk.
not
yeah,
even.
I could see
A
that.
de-
Yeah.
If it-
skunks are actually freaking
If it
awesome.
doesn't
They're-
appreciate
Why
it,
not
then
rescue
feed it.
rescue
It's
a
not
dog?
pet.
Why not
That's
rescue
all.
a dog? That's what
Why
I
not
have
rescue
to
a
say.
skunk?
Yeah, why not?
Skunks
Oh my
belong
God,
in the
my God.
wild.
Fair enough. Yeah, see?
You know, that's just
No,
yeah.
sure.
Man,
Well, that's
you don't need to have-
selective. I don't know.
Let them be free.
She would just rather have a virtual.
I would
pet.
rather have a dog.
Yeah,
than a
like
skunk.
like
No,
a
I'm saying,
virtual
like,
skunk.
I would rather have a dog than a skunk. How's that? But if I were to adopt
Yeah.
a
No,
weird
no, you-
exotic animal, it'd be
yeah.
like
You
a skunk.
totally think virtual pets are better than real pets?
Yeah.
You do.
No,
You do.
No.
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 You
I do have an account.
yourself in 2009 didn't say so.
Really? I do have virtual pets.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
September
yes,
18th.
yes. You
September
think they're
18th,
better than real
2009.
ones?
Shit, they're dead.
Things- okay. Yeah, the second word in this may be contextual.
Okay.
Thinks maybe virtual pets are better than real ones.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
That's
virtual.
the-
I mean, like,
Yeah.
here's the thing,
That's
like, if you-
contextual, the maybe.
Here's the
Virtual never shit in your house.
you know, taking care of it, you don't have to feed a virtual pet. You don't have to clean up after a virtual
There's
pet.
that.
So I mean, like, yeah, it's
Do you care about killing your virtual pet?
no.
If
That's
it
the
dies,
no.
it's
The only thing
fine.
is,
But
like,
you don't get
it's
to
not a
cuddle
real
with
thing.
your virtual pet.
exactly. So I mean, it's
Well,
easier to
depends
take
on how
care
much
of,
money you're
but
spending.
yeah.
You could.
There's no cuddling.
And
And
your
that's a
virtual pet could be
problem.
like a dragon that eats things, you know.
But
So I
if
mean,
you-
you could, you know,
If you're gonna be a crazy person, just get a stuffed animal and talk to it.
right? Just like kidnap a small Chinese boy. You're right, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No kidding.
I think
I'm
you
just
need
like, if you're
two.
gonna be crazy, get a stuffed
It's a
animal.
two-
Talk
it's a
to
two
it.
minimum.
Your
Crazy.
pet instead of having like a virtual pet. Is
You
just
kidnap Helena Bonham Carter. You cut off her limbs, right?
Nobody.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
normal thing to do.
yeah, I suppose you got a point. Nobody looks for Chinese kids.
Right.
You can just run people over, pretend you're.
They're on the black market.
pass out. In
How
court.
ironic. Because they're yellow.
No shit.
That's bullshit. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's totally crazy. That it's, people do that.
You
That-
took it too far, Joe. You took it too far. You ruined Christmas.
Oh no! Nobody's gonna have Christmas now, Joe.
You know who
Well,
else,
good thing
you know
Jews
who
have
else is not going
Hanukkah.
to have Christmas? Someone who else Jaye Mcbride is familiar with.
I took it
Oh
too
my!
Is this a research thing?
The Sham Wow guy.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
ShamWow guy.
What?
That was a few years
What?
ago,
He
right?
didn't pass away.
Oh no,
dead?
no, oh ShamWow guy. Oh no,
Yeah.
he's the one who got
Oh,
like
no,
punched
he's
a
in
stripper or something
jail,
like that.
yeah.
Right. Or
Yeah, he's
punched a
kinda
prostitute.
Got
Like,
his-
I'm thinking of
I
Billy
just
Raw,
phone
Billy
bid.
Mays.
Billy
Billy Mays died.
Mays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Billy Mays died. He's the
baby's here.
OxyClean.
Yeah, ShamWow guy. He takes it too far.
yeah. Did he? What did he beat up a prostitute or get beat up by a prostitute? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Both, I think.
Both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a
Sham
little
Wow-
It was
bit of
even.
both.
It was
guy
even.
got arrested this week for
It was-
fighting with a prostitute.
It was a
That's fucking
decision.
awesome.
It was an even. Yeah.
That's no. I mean that was the quote in 2009.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
Where'd
say,
you get that? Is
he's
that
like
the last
shit
time I was on your show?
This is the research team. We know Jaye Mcbride.
Wow, I don't even. That's crazy.
The Jaye Mcbride.
You didn't find the naked pictures of me of the porn that I did, right?
We have
We'll see.
No, but
we have
now
one
I'm
more segment
intrigued.
coming up after this.
You'll
Right,
Tell
okay.
me more,
One more second. All right.
just for yucks.
Let's see what else is on it because
There's a page 2.
we only got like 20 minutes left. So here we go.
Okay.
All right. So we already established you are in fact still in love with your mechanic.
Derek.
Derek.
Vegas is off
Well,
the
then
li-
again, I'm probably in love with 90% of the mechanics out there. I just haven't,
but
seriously,
Derek
there's something so
is
hot.
The top of the list.
Well, because I've actually seen him in person.
Is
He actually
is
talked to me in
half
person,
because-
so-
is it only because he's hot or partially because he can also fix your car?
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
hot. A
that's-
guy who can
that's-
fix your car. Oh man,
Definitely.
right?
That's a man
Mhm.
trait. Fix your car.
It's like that's where I wear, like that shit. I wear a Betty Cleaver,
Yeah.
June Cleaver dress all the time and be like, oh, let me make you a sandwich. And it just, and shit like, oh god, that's so hot.
Do you,
Do you make sure
I'll
there's
Stepford wipe
coconut oil
myself.
on
Right,
hand
right. I'll just
when
be
you
like-
go to the mechanic?
Like, someone will give you a little slap on the ass, like, get that cute ass upstairs, like,
There you
aha,
go.
you fresh,
Go to mechanic, travel with
With his
coconut
socket
oil.
wrench.
right?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
That's called assault.
That's right. Jay likes it.
Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, that's so hot.
More, please.
Oh, I'm feeling faint.
Use it as lube. Oh shit! I did it again.
Oh
Too
no,
far, too far, Joe.
Joe always.
No, I
too
like
far.
it. It's okay.
I'm afraid that one was not Saved by the Bell.
We'll go down the list here. So you have done something that I have never been able to successfully do.
Get laughs on stage.
Oh man.
Wasn't on the paper, but it's true.
Zing.
Wasn't on the paper.
Burn.
I got one once.
3D, please report to the burn unit.
Yes, thank you. It's the roast of 3D.
Actually-
She
Wow.
loves to
Actually, the
roast.
last 2 times I saw you, you were awesome. So
Thank you.
You really were.
So appreciate that.
You weren't Jaye Mcbride funny, but you're pretty
I
funny.
was like, after the burn.
Take him to
Thank
Westchester.
You were
See,
funnier
that's-
than
so that's
funnier
what
than
roast is
Joe.
about.
That's it, yeah.
You roast, and then there's the compliment.
Yeah,
Who
then
do we
at the
have
end-
to explain that to?
Yeah, it's like
We
they
were-
by
we
the
were-
way, I
we
love you
were
here.
in-
You're a
we
great
were in the
guy.
green
Bam.
room
That's
with
it.
someone and had to explain that to somebody. That's how a roast works.
Yeah, I mean, like
You
at the
remember
end,
that
you have to say you're a
conversation?
great guy.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
kinda
all
how it
good
works.
fun, and I'm glad you.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
You
all
s-
right.
the
See-
nice
see,
Now let me go fuck your
See,
mother.
It's
Yeah,
usually a good guy that you
Your
actually are
racism is so
roasting.
playful.
Right.
But what's going to be out on March 30th is the roast of Bieber.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, they just
Uh-huh.
did that because it needed to be done.
Yeah, I wish they would have taken someone a little. I don't
It's
know.
too
Like,
easy.
I
Way
mean, no
too
one who
easy.
watches Comedy Central cares about Justin Bieber.
No.
I would rather they did someone who is actually.
Yeah, poignant.
no-
you're like,
Yeah.
but
but
I can't fault them.
like if they roasted Jon Stewart or something like that,
He's
that would be
like
awesome.
That'd be great.
20 years old.
I know.
But there's no real comics up there really roasting them either.
That's true
It's
too.
like all
They've
this
turned
fucking-
into
Why?
they bring
I
up
didn't
these
even see it.
actors who they
It's a
have
panel.
comedy writers for, like Jesse
Yeah.
Joyce is
Yeah,
is a
it's
writer
a
for the
panel.
roast.
Jim
Yeah.
Ross just wrote
Yeah.
everyone's jokes up there. You know?
Well,
He's
They
got his
lost
own, and
me
then he
at
wrote them for everyone
Bieber.
else.
I can't
Yeah,
stand
I mean,
him.
they're
He
people.
annoys
That's all
me.
they do. They're joke writers. So they
Ugh.
get these celebrities and they have someone write jokes for them, and that's it. So
He looks like a
They're
snot
good
nosed
joke
little
writers,
kid.
though.
I just want
He
to
looks-
slap him across the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
You little bitch. You little
Yeah.
Canadian.
Like
bitch.
anytime I hear about him,
Yeah.
like I just want to fucking
he does have
slap
Joe
him.
Green hair though, which is kind of I don't know how to feel about that.
No, Joe has Bieber hair.
Oh, okay.
That's
And
how
the
it goes.
Bieber.
He's a believer.
He's everywhere, and his
What the
songs are
fuck?
horrible.
Some of the great some of the have you read some of the jokes about from the roast though?
I only saw something very short from Ross.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to save it. Like I didn't want to
Yeah,
hear anything.
yeah.
I just
I
wanted
know.
to see.
That's
it.
a pretty weak
I agree.
insult too, by the
There's
way.
really
You have awesome
one of the
hair.
best lines ever. I think it must have been him. He's like, "So, you and Selena broke up, Selena Gomez broke up with you because she's dating men now." Which I thought something like that. It was like, oh, fucking brilliant. That guy's
Yeah.
that guy's
So,
great.
I saw they edited out all the Paul Walker jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that.
Ludacris,
I heard
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Wow.
How do they? Why bring up Paul Walker? I
Because
don't even
Ludacris
understand.
was on the like.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What do you call it? The
Oh,
dais.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your friend
Dais,
burned to
yeah.
death.
I
Joke,
think we had to explain it
fuck
to
is wrong?
Jefferson.
No, not me.
Well, no, the roast part and then the I love you part.
No, it wasn't me. You
No.
explained it. No.
No one recalls having
No,
had
Paul
this
Walker
conversation. We had to have this
actually-
conversation, so.
He actually got roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Zing.
was that good?
Yeah, that was good.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back. But to get to the point, which dragged on for this another 10-minute
Right.
divulsion of whatever, you have done something that I have not been able to
Okay.
successfully do. It's not get laughs on stage, and that's actually win money in a college basketball pool.
Oh yeah, I think I did at work or something like that.
Something $120.
Is that what it was? Yeah, yeah.
That's
It
a
was,
lot
it
of
was
money
the
for a
apartment with the
pool.
bats. They had a pool. Yeah, I haven't entered one in like 3 years. So I don't know.
Never.
And like I
stopped.
don't
I'm like,
watch
fuck it. I'm
like do you
I-
watch college
no,
basketball?
No, I would just fill it out.
Me too. It's
Just-
like like there's always gonna be like 12 seeds that
I
win.
know who
You know, there's like-
so you just wow.
or
amazing.
13. Is it 12 or 13? One of them like like 14
Did-
seeds. You pick like one or one.
Did you
I
do
think
something
it's 12.
special with that money?
I broke my car and took it to my mechanic.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
It wasn't broken,
Because
but
it
she
was
broke
based
it.
on
Right, I
like
beat it with the
serendipity.
soccer
I
match.
would have like
Right.
gone to like dinner or something.
They slammed on the
No,
brakes
the car-
really
yeah.
hard.
No, I probably paid
yikes.
student loans,
Oh.
shit like that. So
All right, so let's go down the list here. We only got 10 minutes left. All right, so Giuliani is trying to protect the sanctity of marriage.
Who?
He is married. He married his fucking cousin. He's
Who?
been divorced twice. What a
Rudy-
jackass. He married his cousin?
Rudy Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani married his
Yeah.
But
cousin?
it must have been
Yeah.
like a fourth or
something like
fifth
that.
cousin.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New York
This
State
is-
law.
This
Like
is
there's
from the Jaye Mcbride
What?
library.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It sounds like something I would
Yeah.
say.
I didn't know that, so it's I was trying to
I think
learn
it's
something
safe
there.
to marry a stranger to your family. Oh no, she's a fourth cousin. Nah, it's
Same
not-
with like
that's not fair.
Gingrich.
Yeah.
Gingrich is another one who's like, even though his daughter's gay, he's like very anti-gay marriage. It's like he's been married 3 times. He like
Yeah.
dumped two wives on their deathbed, and it's like serious shit here on NPR.
Newt?
That's right.
We're talking about Newt here. Let's not talk about Newt.
We
And,
just
and let's
took-
talk about quiche. Is quiche still dainty?
Oh, it's so good.
There was a book in the 70s called "Real Men Don't Eat Quiche."
Hmm.
Yes, that's yeah. I used to work in a bookstore. Okay,
so-
I know this shit.
So the answer to
I'm
the
just-
question is
Apparently, no.
Is it
I
still
like
dainty?
quiche.
dainty and
I don't know.
delicate?
I don't think
I
so.
love
It's kind
quiche.
of
I think
kind of
quiche is
fatty
heavy and
actually.
filling and awesome.
It really
It's
is.
very
It really
tasty,
is.
and you can put
could put- I'm
anything.
I'm not a real
in it.
man, but I love that shit.
You could put meat in there. You could
Yeah,
put cheese,
cheeses,
veggies,
It's so
everything.
versatile.
and I make a killer pie crust too.
Ugh.
I totally
So-
want
so
to quiche the
that's
shit out of
that's-
tomorrow.
Oh,
I was
man.
going to write that I was
That's like
making a
quiche
kick-ass
now.
quiche tonight, but decided that quiches are a little too dainty to kick ass, so I didn't. Plus, I'm out of flour.
Are these like the worst tweets I've ever written? Is that where you got this stuff
Ever.
from?
Ever.
Because-
Quiche is
like-
good cold. It's better than pizza.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah, it's
great.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Yeah, it's
playing the
impossible.
Simpsons game on your phone?
No,
Why?
is there a Simpsons game?
There's a Simpsons
can be
game
my
for the
wife's-
phone app.
You can be
What do
my
you do?
wife's friend. Everything. You are the Simpsons.
Is it like a Sims for the Simpsons?
Kinda.
Done tonight. I'm starting that shit.
There you go.
I stopped playing Trivia Crack.
I stopped that too. I got bored.
Let me know when your sign-on name is. I'll give it to my wife. She'll be your neighbor.
Oh, sweet.
There you go. You'll get loot.
The Trivia Crack was very short-lived.
Yeah, that was crazy. Wasn't that
it was
something
kind of
that
a rush? I did
it was
not
really,
jump on
it was like,
it, but I watched things and I'm like,
it was like it lasted like 2 weeks,
and it
everyone's
was like
done.
crack. You could not stop.
I can't get a game anymore. No one will play it.
Right?
Because it's dumb. Like, we're done with it.
wow.
It sucks it.
That was one of the. They really had a 2-week lifespan.
Pretty much.
I mean, I still have it on my phone, but now I do Words with Friends a little more.
I've been afraid to get rid of
we
it.
should play a game.
Just in case.
And you just inspired me to delete Trivia Crack from my phone too.
Crack.
It's good.
Yeah, it really, like, for 2 weeks, all we were doing was answering questions on this app on our phone.
You know what game is awesome?
Learninated.
There's a game called Plague.
Don't tell
That
me.
is a great game where you have to basically create a virus or bacteria or something that destroys all of humanity.
Fantastic.
Right. And as you get further, you can make this necroa virus.
We
which
already did
turns
that.
people
It's
into
called humanity.
Zombies.
We're going to get rid of ourselves.
Oh yeah.
That's a cool game. Yeah, Plague.
The Plague is now a sponsor of ours. We're gonna get mad.
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice. It's
It's
a free
got
app.
a
So I don't
smooth
know.
sound to
We're
it.
gonna get the Plague from like
Thanks, Obama.
really sugary monster cereals.
Oh, dude.
What's the last monster cereal you bought and when?
During Halloween, I was able to get one blueberry, one frankenberry.
Ooh.
Nice.
Zing.
Wow.
I'm getting a tattoo of all 5 of those, all 5 monster cereals. I just like the tattoo artist.
Captain Crunch, yes or no?
No.
No.
No,
He's not a
and
real
I think
fan.
I actually like cut my mouth on Captain Crunch. I mean,
Everyone does.
seriously, you have to let that shit sit. Soak.
Fruit Loops. I love me a motherfucking Fruit Loop.
Do you really?
Really?
As cereals go,
But
it's like
they destroy my mouth. Like no matter how.
Cocoa Puffs do the same thing. To
Yeah,
me.
they're
wow.
there's
I had
certain
no
cereals-
idea you were such a pussy.
I love them, but I can only eat like one bowl a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
One bowl.
There's actually a Trader Joe's is a decent one.
I
don't
was
mind
always a
that.
Rice
Trader
Krispie or a
Joe's. Oh.
Cheerios kid.
What were you, Amish?
See Rice Krispies.
No, Ukrainian.
No, she's a
Oh,
It was
hippie.
okay.
Rice
right.
Krispies with like 3 tablespoons
Right.
of sugar.
That's about it.
And that's
That's the
what
only
I-
way.
yeah.
You could only eat that after like Cocoa Krispies.
Yeah,
or, you know,
no,
like marshmallow
no. It was
Krispies
like a
or,
ritual of
All
putting
right.
some
So,
sugar.
so here's a real deal question. Now it doesn't
Okay.
fall into the monster category of the cereal, but I think you may have an opinion.
Okay.
Lucky Charms or Magic Stars?
What?
What the hell are Magic Stars?
Yeah.
Magic.
Is that like Lucky Charms with Magic Star?
That is.
Is that like
Loud microphone.
the Hydrox of Lucky Star or Lucky Charms?
Yeah, is that like the spin-off?
Yeah, it is the branded
brand-
Hannaford, I believe.
Yeah, I've never
They're
had it.
Price Chopper.
Never had it.
Way better.
Really?
Oh, the ones that come. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The ones
sorry.
that come in the bag.
Yeah, well, they're definitely the bag,
On the
but you
bottom
can get them in the
shelf,
box. You
you
get
know.
them in the bag in bulk.
$3
You
for
take
Right, the
those
ones with,
and
like,
you put them in
Lots
Tupperware.
more marshmallows.
Yeah, it's like $1 each, and they come with
and-
like pebbles
yeah,
and like
the wheat
like
pieces,
broken
though, are
glass.
sugar
Might
coated.
be a little
nice.
dog food in there.
Right? Yeah, yeah. It's like yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
It's got more marshmallows though.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's
Lots
true.
more marshmallows.
And the
So the
pebbles
dog
are
food's
sugar coated, so it's okay.
For Christmas 2 years ago, my wife got me a bag of cereal that was just the marshmallows.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Nice.
It was fantastic. It only
How long did it take you?
And now you have diabetes.
One day. Now Wilford Brimley is my best friend.
Right.
Yeah, me and him,
Here's my pancreas.
diabetes.
I know what to get you
Keep
for
it
your
in a
stock
jar.
next year.
I need
The
some
new insulin
Diabetic
pen.
I need
socks.
some polished catheters and less diabetes. Is what I need.
Oh God, catheters are terrible.
I love the way he says diabetes.
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 I got a diabetes
scratching
post
post
because my toes
I
are
didn't know,
hard.
yeah.
When you're that old and cranky, you don't have to pronounce words,
Yeah.
right? No.
I lost my
Please.
foot and then I realized I had diabetes.
I scoot a lot because my ass itches on the rug.
I was in Cocoon 2. My foot was in Cocoon 1. Didn't make it for the sequel.
Oh,
Oh my God, Wilford Brimley is so
Wilford.
funny.
fucking
Who would've
What was that? He was on some TV
Diabetes.
show in the 80s too. It was a very weird. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know,
Was
some
there
I can
house
never
or-
think of that show.
8 kids in it or something?
I don't know.
Or
I think that was Dick Van Dyke or Dick Van
um,
Patten.
Wasn't it some like prairie show or some shit like that?
Yeah, I don't
that was
know.
Michael Landon.
Whatever.
No, I think they're right.
I got
I just
that right.
remember him from Cocoon.
Cocoon.
And
Yep.
Steve
And
Guttenberg.
the Firm.
Liberty Medical.
Medical. Diabetes, catheters, Wilford Brimley. That's
one
him.
heck of a mustache.
I'm with Joe on the catheters. They're terrifying.
Oh,
By the way.
I have never had to have a catheter.
No, me either.
Let's do it.
Terrifying.
the catheter challenge on
Oh.
Comedy Pipe.
You win.
My money's on Teresa.
I did find it funny in the green room.
It
Jay had
should
asked,
be.
do you still have the straight jacket? And I didn't know at that time if that's because you wanted to try it again or did not want to.
Not really. I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Because you were one of the few that approached me and said, I want in.
Well, here's the
Put
thing.
me
Like,
in the jacket. I went, okay.
like I do comedy at a lot of burlesque shows. They usually have magicians.
Yep.
So I've watched them do it dozens of times. I know how they do it. I
Yeah.
know how they get out. It's like
It's a whole different bag between
it's like
what
if you
they have and
like
what
what
I
you're
have.
supposed to do when they put on a straight jacket, you're
Mhm.
supposed to have your arms out, tighten it all the way, and then they fold the arms. What these magicians do, they'll fold their arms first, making a space.
Yeah.
That way, it's like
Oh.
it's So like if you were to do it right, you're supposed to have someone's arms out,
Having
tighten it all
done
the way,
Whaler.
magic
and
for
then,
a very
Love it.
long time.
Dude, what a
Yes.
weird
I
fucking
used
thing
to
to
do-
know.
I used to do this.
Awesome.
I used to do close-up magic.
Like, how did you
So-
learn that there's the difference? How did you learn that there's
because
the?
But
I'm fucking smart. Okay.
That's
I'm
the
a
thing.
fucking
You
genius.
know, I don't want to knock you down any
Right?
pegs,
Language.
but there
No,
is-
no,
I'm
there
not
is
saying that.
a
I'm
little
I
bit
was
more.
just watching it. I was
There
like,
is a little bit more that you are missing
Oh, really?
that I'm guessing.
Well, they
They
hunch
have.
themselves a little bit too.
I mean, it has nothing to do with posture.
Oh, okay.
The jacket that I have has been worn by institutionalized.
Oh, really?
My jacket's a real deal.
I feel dirty.
You're a little
And that was
dirty.
like 5 years
It's
ago,
got
and
a
I still
weird
feel like,
vibe, right?
oh.
You hear
Right?
about it and you're like,
Right?
oh,
You
It's
didn't
got. I feel it's
you
gonna
didn't
take me
notice the
over, and I
yellow
gotta like
tinge
pick up a
to it?
chainsaw or something like
Dive
that,
I
right?
feel like
that
there's still a little
jacket.
crazy on you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
It rubs off on you.
I don't
Right.
want to be in the cuckoo's nest.
I feel like I'm gonna put it on, and it's gonna control me.
Yes, yes, yes. The ghost
It's in
of the
control
straight
you last
jacket
time.
passed.
Doesn't control you till we turn the lights on.
Oh,
Oh man,
Off, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
getting the willies.
You want to try?
No,
No, I didn't.
I
like
haven't.
it. I got out of it. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like having it on.
I'm
People
good.
fucking jerking my pants around.
It's
Just-
got it's got like weird
It
vibe.
is.
Yeah,
It is
I'm
a
good.
force to be reckoned with.
I've seen it. I'm cool.
Tom Lewis broke it. That's why.
what?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
Thank you, Tom Lewis.
No blame
Yeah.
to Tom.
He's like, I can see that.
whatsoever.
He's
It
like-
is- he just was, and the leather had
Because
been
like
through
he's
how
got
many
some.
people.
He's fucking built.
Yeah,
he's
but
like
it had been through like a dozen people that have manhandled it that I know of.
No,
let
they
alone
did-
the patients
second.
that have been in it.
Did you
so-
say
They
man
didn't
hand? Is that a joke at
loosen
me?
the
Is
cap.
that a tranny
Yeah.
joke?
Yeah. He broke that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't. loosen
Good.
it
It's
for him.
like
They
the
didn't weaken
Ouija
it.
board. Break it.
Yeah. No, he's like him and Michael Gregg.
There you go, Jay.
You know when they take off their shirts, just like a.
Wow, he broke one
Right?
a strap like that.
Wow,
Damn.
that's some tough leather.
Jesus Christ.
That's hard to break through.
That's some 50 Shades of
Would you
Grey
have
shit.
Bruce
right
Banner
there.
in a
Right.
fucking straight jacket?
He went totally
Wow.
Hulk on
Very
me.
good. Pop
went a little
culture
hot on me.
reference.
Yep. I don't know what the point is.
Ugh.
Still a little crazy. Still a little crazy.
Ah!
I broke it because I needed a cock ring.
Ah!
Shit, it's too short.
Yeah, sure it is.
No, for Tom Lewis,
Oh, okay.
not me. I'm sorry. I'm Tom.
There you go, Joe.
I'm Tom's
Right.
thing.
There you go.
Not
Enjoy.
Joe.
Yikes.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
penis
you're
is about a 32.
Not
Yeah.
Joe Average Green.
No, Joe. This would still rattle with me.
Are you talking balls or dick?
It wouldn't be
Yes.
taught at all.
So Jay,
Yes.
tell me what you got coming up in the next couple weeks, months. What do you got brewing?
2 different burlesque shows this week, which is kind of cool. I love doing
This
those things. Yes, this weekend. I have one on Friday in Troy, one on Saturday in Albany.
Nice.
The one this Friday is actually a retro video game burlesque show at the Hangar in Troy.
Should
which
I bring my arcade cabinet? We'll put it on wheels. And we'll roll it
you
around.
could. I think we're gonna have
That
a
thing's
couple.
300
We're gonna have
pounds.
some retro video games, but it's gotta be people with like Donkey Kong characters, Mario,
Nice.
Sonic and stuff like that, doing burlesque acts, which is great. And I'm hosting it.
Nice.
So yeah. So I actually had to make a costume for the first time ever.
Are you
Teresa
gonna
had no idea what it
are you
was,
gonna
so I feel
divulge?
very like
you
I
know what?
disappointed.
I had a flash
You're
in
just
my
like-
head of what it was, and I should have
Like, is
acknowledged
that Pong?
it.
No.
I think you got to go with Mario. That's pretty easy.
Well,
right?
someone already
Just
took Mario. Like I was one of the last people. Like I was asked in the last minute to
Oh.
fill in. So all the good
Mario
characters.
Mario
So,
is my
yeah.
favorite.
I wanted to do Chun Li.
Go Luigi.
Are you willing to divulge what you
Nobody
are?
goes
Or-
Luigi.
No.
Okay, that's
No.
okay.
Yeah,
What-
show
what's
up.
easy.
Chun-Li? What's that?
Chun
will
Li's
you
like
tell me
Street
off
Fighter.
air?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
You won't
Yes.
tell me?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
I will.
okay. I won't
Then
divulge.
Vegas on the Rocks which is a burlesque show at Rocks, which is a little more like I think they have like 3 drag queens, a bunch of burlesque dancers, a couple comics, so that'll be fun too.
Nice.
Cool.
Then Utica next week. So yeah,
Busy gal.
I try and keep busy.
Definitely have been measurably busier.
Yeah, which is
In
good.
the
I think I had
directions
10
side.
shows in March,
Wow.
which is crazy.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. I was
Like
pretty happy with that.
getting to the point, like as a comic, getting to the point where you're going to quit your day job and that's what you're going to do because you.
I'm going to. I'm gone. I mean, like, here's the.
Like,
I'm not there
it's-
yet, but I'm going to be there. That's my.
But it's
fucking
yeah,
mission.
It's a
Yeah, I
viable
was
goal.
gonna say
Like
that,
it's
mission,
not.
yeah.
It's not a
Mhm.
far fetched thing.
No, it means I have
That's-
to work at. It means I have to work at getting
McBride.
booked. I need to work at getting
You
myself.
better work.
Totally.
And it's working.
Yeah.
That's
That's
awesome. That's
Yeah.
great. As a comic, that's a great. I
Is that
love it.
RuPaul?
That
Is that a
was-
tranny
that was-
joke?
that was
Is
my
that a
RuPaul.
tranny joke?
Yeah,
I
that
just
was my-
I love hearing that.
No,
As
'cause
a
RuPaul's not
comic,
a
you're
tranny.
working and it's working, and you're
RuPaul's not a
you're-
tranny.
you're going
I
to
know.
make a living.
Shoot.
at it.
Wow!
Yeah.
Holy shit! Dropping some knowledge.
Yeah, no, I know my RuPaul. Trust me,
Right.
I've seen lots of drag queen. Don't you worry.
I stopped watching that.
It was one of those things that it was many episodes back to back,
hmm
and my wife just had it on while I was on the laptop doing something else. I'm like,
It's
fuck,
like
why am I watching this?
right.
I'm
You
involved
can't,
now.
it's hard
I
not
guess-
to.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's hard
totally
not
got
to.
sucked into it, yeah.
But no, I stopped
There was
watching.
no
I was
fun
just like,
there.
oh, all right.
Yeah, no, it is what it was. You know, the amount of times I saw someone come out named Chanel.
Right.
I'm
And
like,
it's like,
okay,
it's like I get it. You have attitude. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never would have
I got it.
guessed.
Yeah, see, dropping the knowledge.
Right. Mm-hmm.
3D's.
There's a
House of
little
Drag.
about
3D's
everything.
House of Drag.
Queen knowledge. Great.
Have you guys ever done drag before? Anyone at this table?
No.
I have worn women's clothes.
Mhm.
Well,
Clothes. But it was kind of one of those tongue-in-cheek moments where my girlfriend put on my clothes that we had put on. I put on hers,
Oh.
and someone snapped the picture.
I wore
So-
Lauren Turksack's bathing suit
And then
all
blackmailed
night
me for
long.
20 years.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You what?
I wore one of Lauren Turksack's bathing suits. All
Oh,
night
those are
long.
hers that you guys were wearing? You and Mo?
oh,
Those are the
yeah.
creepiest pictures
yeah.
ever.
I'm like, where did they
They
get
were
those?
I
surprisingly
did.
comfortable, but I
in high school,
You did drag?
I played a male soldier in South Pacific in the high school play.
now she plays a male legislator
Oh,
Hi.
or lobbyist, whatever the fuck it
Yeah.
is. I don't know.
So yeah, yes. The answer is yes.
just curious. You know.
Jefferson is woman by day.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm just a
I had
puss.
nowhere to go after that one. Sorry.
I'm
Kind
just-
of threw him in the fire there.
Yeah. I already said I didn't.
It's like the opposite of bring over bacon and fry it up in a pan sort of thing. It's a woman by day. So just,
Have you tried the
tofu bacon. Mm.
Little Caesars pizza wrapped in bacon?
No, I'm vegetarian. I cheat once in a while,
Yeah.
but I'm not
What do
that.
you cheat?
vegetarian.
What do you cheat with?
That was one of those
Well-
things that I thought you might cheat on.
And what's your level
of?
of vegetarianism?
Well, I mean, I'll eat milk or I'll drink milk. I'll eat cheese. And every once in a while, I'll feel like I'm getting a little worn down, so I feel like I have to eat meat. So I will cheat every once in a while. Like I bought this wrap with ham and turkey on it. That was the last time I cheated, like last week.
I wouldn't even look
Oh.
at it as cheating.
Your body
like-
feels like
it's
it
like,
needs
hey,
it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
But
I ate a
Is
shitload of
bacon
almonds
your-
and
is bacon your ultimate?
oh, bacon's.
cheat?
I think everyone loves bacon.
But is it
Yeah,
your
but I think
ultimate
my
cheat?
ultimate would probably be like pulled pork.
Hmm.
That would be like,
I made ribs tonight and I burned
Did you?
the shit out of it.
aw.
So do you,
Yeah.
do you not eat eggs?
I usually I don't have a problem with eggs. I just don't
Okay.
usually do it. Like and seafood, I just don't like seafood
Yeah.
other than shellfish.
Okay.
Some clams.
Some clams,
shrimp.
some
Yeah.
bearded, some shrimp. All about the shrimp, lobster.
Were you about to say bearded clam?
What? No, I don't eat bearded
Yeah,
clams
I was
anymore.
like,
Believe me,
I
I
don't
tried
know.
that once. That was
I just
Ugh.
you stopped short and saying
I'll never go to
something, it
those
was like,
briny deeps ever again.
you just stopped short and saying something that I thought started with
Ugh. Yeah, I was about to say bearded clams.
Like,
I was like, wow,
Like,
that'd be so immature if I said that. But
yeah, I got it.
who am I, the
got
queen?
it. Paid attention.
So yeah,
That's paying attention.
I was trying to do this one joke, like never really worked out. I might try it again, like because I actually, I was a guy at one point, so I did try and date women, and it was terrible. So my joke was, it's like the last girl I dated was really into role playing. She wanted to be a cheerleader, and she wanted to be a guy who didn't cry after sex. But no, everyone's like, oh, interesting. I mean, I bet the trainings would love it,
Yeah.
but
Too
that's
soon.
about it, right? They're just like, I don't get it. So yeah.
little insight there for you.
Yeah.
You didn't get it.
Yeah.
You didn't get it.
Yeah. Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
Hmm?
What?
Hmm.
Well, that's the shittiest joke to end on.
Yeah. You know what we didn't do?
What?
We didn't go back and look at last week's video, though. Remember we were going to do that?
Oh, what video?
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
See, there was definitely beating around the bush. If you like
Banter.
Banter, he doesn't know you.
Right.
We didn't know what your mindset was on the topics that have been discussed today.
I thought I said
What
like
did I do?
I don't know.
You realized at a point
The moment of realization.
light bulb. It was like, oh, yeah. So there was. Gotta go watch. That was Joe and I were gonna go back and watch that for Jefferson's light bulb to golf because we dropped hints like we just.
Last week.
Yeah, last week at the end of last week's show.
Yeah, watch that.
It was
we threw it at him and
Right.
It was just the aha moment. The aha moment.
We'll see when they first said Jay Thomas will be on and blah blah blah.
Jay Thomas.
They said
McBride.
Jay Thomas or
Jay McBride.
Jay McBride.
Jay Thomas is the one. Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wasn't that the guy from Murphy Brown?
So I don't know, but see, that just proves he doesn't know yet.
Right.
When they said your name and they started talking, she, you know, because Jay, I
Right.
immediately just thought of a guy and they were talking about it. I said, oh, I didn't realize it.
You're getting warmer.
And then they started talking about it some more. I remember what you're talking about now. Oh,
I get it now.
It was a beautiful
cool.
aha moment.
Yeah, it was
Like,
yeah, and we all like you were saying something and it was like in mid sentence, so we were all kind of looking and it was just the glaze that came over your demeanor. It was just I get it now. Okay, game on.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, so it has been great seeing you.
it was awesome to be here again, as usual. I hope I answered all your questions about bats.
Bats have been, a plague in my life as well. The friend who steamed the last bat to death.
Oh, that's so bad.
I was over his house 2 weeks ago, and he was up in his attic smoking because he does most, so he goes up in his attic smoking. And he was with a friend, and there ended up being a bat on the windowsill that they saw, and both got weapons.
Whoa.
To the point where, like, if this thing fucking moves,
That's
Was they LARPers
Wait,
or something?
what kind of
What were they?
weapon?
no LARPer. One had a bat, one had a aluminum pipe with a plastic thing on the end
For
One had a Nerf
bat?
gun. One had
For
just
a
get
bat.
a gun.
for a bat, and that
a
bat
gun. You want to shoot a
bat
gun in a house to try and kill a
went
tiny little
flying
thing?
directly
That's
at
like-
them.
What are you, Elmer Fudd?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
that
not
bat
even.
went. I'm dead.
It's like you just gotta keep shooting, then the whole thing's gotta collapse, and then the Tweety Bird's kind of sitting up top, like
It's just a bat. Why are you getting a gun? He might be gay. Fucking wacko.
That bat
That's
got
Elmer Fudd the Cane.
yeah. Elmer. Stop looking at my short arms. That bat is no more, to say the least. It got punted with a aluminum pipe.
Oh, that's so inhumane.
It flew right
It's
at him.
very
Who has
Right,
aluminum
right.
They
pipe
flew
flying
like,
around?
you're
What
not
kind of-
gonna
Who
let it-
uses an aluminum pipe to bludgeon a bat?
someone
Wait, was
that
it a
doesn't
bat,
want
aluminum bat, or a pipe?
the one had an aluminum bat or I think it was a wooden bat, and the other one
Okay.
had an aluminum like tube that had a plastic
Why not
thing
just
on
take
it.
a broom and shoo it?
Because everyone's got a broom laying up in the attic.
Not
But everyone has a
lead
fucking pipe and a
either.
baseball
That's where
bat.
you put your
Right.
random shit,
Oh, okay. Right.
not the stuff you should be using to clean your house.
So I grabbed the arm from that mannequin.
There you go, and you beat that.
He grabbed
bat.
a vacuum
You
tube.
beat that bat. Bat's got to go.
I used a porcelain
Well, that must have
doll.
made a hell of a mess.
I used my
No,
collectible
not
radio.
really. It landed in. But the whole weird part was when I was up there with him. He went, "Hey, don't step there. There's a dead bat." And I looked at the spot and I went,
Whoa.
"That's not a dead bat.
They didn't take it?
That's not a dead bat. No,
They didn't kill
that's
it.
not a dead bat." So I turned on the light on my cell phone and walked right up to this spot where he was saying a dead bat. I'm like, this is an oil stain, douche. this is a weird dark oil stain.
That bat's
in
still alive.
plywood. If there was a bat here, it is not here anymore.
And it's out for fucking
yeah. And
revenge.
So what
it's
happened?
pissed. I don't
He's
know.
in
The
deep
bat
shit.
wasn't there. We left.
Oh, I want to know.
I went home.
You put on the straight jacket. Came back to life.
Your friend.
Cut straight jacket
Right,
powers.
right.
Yeah.
Fucked. He is fucked.
Yeah,
It's the
you're
power of a
fucked,
billion
dude.
insane
No,
men.
we all
Oh
know
my
this
gosh.
individual. We know both individuals I've discussed on it. I'll tell you after the show. But thank you all for tuning in. Jay, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you guys
It's
so
been
much for
awesome.
having me.
Jefferson, where are you
Yes,
going to be
sir.
this week?
I'll be back here.
You're not going to be anywhere. You're going to be back here
Yeah,
next week
man.
with our guest, Harry White.
Harry.
Nice.
Harry, Joe Green.
I
What
was
you
at
got?
Quinn's last weekend at an audition show. I got nothing coming up
Nothing.
in New York
An audition?
City, but it was last weekend in New York
For
City.
acting?
And it was now comedy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my phone hasn't rung, so it went well.
Awesome.
So no, I did. I had a lot of fun, but I got nothing coming up. I'm a day job in this show next week.
Damn right. Once again,
Where
Harry
was it?
White.
Was it Broadway or is it?
We can talk after the show.
All right.
Teresa,
Yeah, I'll be here too.
you'll be here too. No more workaholic next
Maybe.
week. Just
We'll
this.
see.
Just this
We'll
week.
see.
Just this week.
Holy cow.
Oh, the bat again. I
It's
didn't
like a
know that
moment of
was
zen.
Yeah,
going.
that actually was
He's so
pretty
cute.
cute.
He's
Yeah,
cute.
wearing
was-
That
wristbands.
one, I'll give you
Yeah,
that
no,
one.
I'm still not there.
Adorable.
It's not
That's a cute
to me.
bat.
He's looking all fucking
Oh,
dum
they're
dum.
feeding it a grape?
Give me a grape. A grape or a dum dum?
It's
It's wearing
Dude, that's
gloves.
it's a grape.
It's a grape.
That's
That's
green
adorable.
grape.
I bet
They-
they are
they-
fucking
they're
delicious.
fruit
We're
Yeah.
gonna
Remember
leave
that
you with
in,
the
Three
adorableness.
Amigos?
You know who's more adorable than that bat? Ethan Ullman, who's on live
Oh,
tomorrow,
nice.
10 p.m. Eastern
Awesome.
Standard Time.
Yes.
Alternative
yes.
to sleeping.
I was thinking
WCDB 90.9. Snooki maybe.
He's
more
slightly
adorable.
hairier than a bat, though.
Slightly,
But yeah.
very slightly.
but he
Slightly.
loves grapes.
He does.
He does
love
not
the
eat grapes. Although actually he is a vegetarian too. But anyway, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
he-
I'm sorry.
Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next week with Harry White, folks.
Wet that dick down.
Wetting. I didn't have the music ready to go. What am I doing here? What the fuck is wrong with me? You blew it for tuning in. Oh, I have to pee so bad.
I got a piece of
Oh my god.
I was looking for my phone and I thought I lost it and I was sitting on it.
Aw. Does that vibrate? Aw.
Maybe. Too bad I have coconut oil.
So what was that audition for? Was it for a part or was it for like a
No,
Just
it's
to get in a
like
show?
an audition show thing out of New York City.
Oh, cool. nice?
And it was a lot of fun. It was what's his name? I can't remember his name.
Frank Vignola.
No.
Oh.
No. It
Guess I
wasn't
should
him.
do it.
It was this girl, Katie. She was cool.
Hannigan?
And I don't think so. She was Jewish and Israeli, Turkish or something.
Not
Hannigan.
That's not Hannigan, right? That's a long way from
a
being
little
far
orphan
from
Annie, Miss Hannigan.
Ryan.
Little girls.
Dalton.
No, Ryan.
Danny
Shannon.
Mahar.
Danny Mahar. I can see how awesome it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Danny Mahar.
Danny Mahar. And
Okay.
It was a show with him and who's the big ball guy? It was there.
Dave. Something. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, it was fun. It was at the Quinn.
So did you get paid for it or no?
No.
Oh, well,
No,
that
but it
sucks.
wasn't a bringer.
Well, that's
So
good. That's
it was
good.
Fun. It was
That's
a fun
good.
show. They said I was going to go up 6th. Then they said I was going to go up 2nd. And then, like 10 seconds before the guy was getting done, they said, "You're going to go up 1st." I was like, okay. And I got up and I did my 12, 13.
Oh, that
Yeah,
sucks.
so it was like 6th, 2nd, and then
How many people did they have on it? That sounds like a long ass show.
I think like 7 or 8. It was about
Doing
an
12
hour.
minutes? Oh, that's
Yeah,
not bad.
12
Oh, okay.
minutes,
Oh,
It was
Cool.
fun.
Cool.
So thank you for
Oh, no,
talking about
totally.
your experiences. Like we struggled with it. Well, I did. I was like, well, I don't know if she's like, we don't know if you were comfortable talking about
Right.
it. or not. And so when it came up, like, I wanted-
Jason Smith was like, "You know that she was a guy," and I said, "No." And he goes, "Oh yeah," and I told him he was fucking with me.
oh,
I said,
oh,
Jason
oh.
does that,
Mhm.
and he's like, and he was actually being serious, and,
Mhm.
and I said, and he's like, "What do you think?" And he was the first person to say, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "She's funny."
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, and people give me shit about it.
But I
Like,
thought
I
it
know
was
too.
an
It's like,
important story.
whatever.
I mean, it's an
whatever.
important story. So I'm
That's why I
glad
hate
that you
these
felt
open mics
comfortable
sometimes,
enough to
but-
talk about
yeah,
it.
totally.
And we like
I like-
struggled with whether or not it was going to be appropriate.
Yeah, no, that's why I brought it up. 'Cause I can tell you're all just like,
Sanitized.
I didn't ever like I didn't ever not care, but I wasn't
Right.
I wasn't ever judgmental.
because it's a good story,
Oh,
and
thanks.
it works for you, and like
Yeah.
you've done so much.
Right. It's
in the
been
last
huge
year.
since I started talking about it. So I think it just comes to being more open on stage. So,
And it seems to be working. Like you're traveling all the time.
yeah.
It's
So-
funny to me that it's a hang up for people. Like
Yeah.
in that kind of.
But you know,
I don't mean it like in a bad way. Like some people in the audience, they're kind of, like you're saying, they're kind of confused
Right.
or whatever. It's kind of a small.
I think there's like